Happy Sunday morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Sarasota, where our vision is empowering spiritual growth as a loving, inclusive, worldwide community. My name is Ron Frost, and I'm a licensed spiritual practitioner here at the center. And I want to begin by greeting you with the word Namaste. Namaste is a Sanskrit word which means the divinity within me recognizes, honors, and blesses the divinity within you. Now, whether you're here for the very first time or you've been watching us for a while on Facebook or on YouTube, we are simply here to awaken the spiritual truth that is already inside of you through empowering music, through loving messages, inspiration, and also to help you get that deeper connection with the divine spirit, the universe, or simply by the word God, the God of your understanding. And as we begin, and every week, we love to set the tone with a prayerful meditation moment. And I welcome you to just allow calmness to fill your inner space. Sit, relax, breathe. Allow your eyes to either close or soften their glaze as Bob Teesdale and Fawny Frost set the tone with a beautiful Karen Drucker song called All Is Well.
All is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well. All is well, all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. I can rest, I am safe. All is well. All is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, 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 all is well. I can rest, I am safe. All is well.
As I center myself, as I relax, as I allow, and I take in these words of this song, this beautiful song, All is Well. All is well with my life. all is well with life itself. For back behind all of life is this invisible thing, this one spirit, this infinite knowingness, this thing that we know as God, the eternal, the everlasting, the consistency of life. And as I know this truth, I know this truth as my truth. That the one thing that lives, breathes, and exists within all of life lives, breathes, and exists as my life. In this knowingness, I am empowered, for I know that I am guided with sacred love, with eternal bliss, with the spirit that expresses as my highest form of divine purposeness, living this life fully supported with infinite grace, with embracing love, with complete sacred support of my greatest good. In gratitude, I align, accept, and allow these truths into my life, and I surrender to knowing that God and the love of the universe is my life now. And so it is. Well, we are for a very special treat this morning. My dear friend, Mallika Davi, who is a licensed spiritual practitioner at the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral. She's also my prayer partner, and she's going through ministerial school at this moment, so she'll soon be a reverend. And Mallika's her background is financial ministry. She has a business, a full-time business as a bookkeeper, and as well as teaching people skills in QuickBooks and how to help them mindfully manage their business and around the financial aspect of that. She has also been a teacher, a consistent teacher of the Mary Morrissey programs known as Prosperity Plus, where she's led those at the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral. And she's lived a very interesting and spiritual life growing up in South India, and then eventually in the 70s, late 70s, moving to Maryland, and then eventually coming down to Fort Myers, where she is to this day. So we want to welcome Mallika with her message, staying consistent with life. And before we hear from her, once again, here is Fawny and Bob with another Karen Drucker song called Beauty in You. Welcome, Fawny and Bob.
I see the beauty in you, I see the power in you, I see the greatness in you, and so it is. I see the child in you, I see the sweetness in you, I see the softness in you, and so it is. I can see it, it's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the goodness in you, I see the wisdom in you, I see the strength in you, and so it is. I see the joy that's in you, I see your light shining through, I see the love that's in you, and so it is. I can see it, It's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the grace that's in you. I see the courage in you. I see the heart that's in you, and so it is. I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you, and so it is. I see the beauty in you.
I see the beauty in you.
I see the power in you.
I see the power in you.
I see the greatness in you.
I see the greatness in you.
I see the goodness in you.
I see the goodness in you.
I see the wisdom in you.
I see the wisdom in you.
And I see your strength, your strength.
I see the strength in you.
And I see your joy, joy, joy.
I see the joy in you.
I see your light, shining light.
I see the light in you.
I feel the love that's in you.
I see the love that's in you.
And I see the grace that's in you.
I see the grace in you.
I see the courage in you.
I see the courage in you.
I see the heart in you.
I see the heart in you.
And so it is. And so it is.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Sarasota. It is my pleasure to be with you all today. And I would like to send a special thanks to Ron and Fawny Frost for inviting me to be with you today. My message is about consistent with life. Before I start my talk, I would like to share 2 quotes with you. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. Ernest Holmes. Life is ever giving of itself. We must receive, utilize, and extend the gift. Success and prosperity are spiritual attributes belonging to all people. Ernest Holmes. You all have heard the phrase in the Science of Mind philosophy, change your thinking, change your life. I would like to add to that, change your thinking, change your life, and change your action. What I am noticing in myself and in others, that I am not aligned with what I think and what actions I take. I like to share 3 areas that I constantly struggle with: health, managing my stress, and money. When it comes to health, that I have always struggled with my weight. Never able to keep in a consistent basis. It's always up and down, up and down. If you look at my closet, you'll understand. I carry 3 sizes of clothing. It depending on which weight I am in, I can move in and out of my closet. I've also noticed I have I'm one of 5 siblings, and all my siblings struggle the same. So I was wondering what is causing this result. Like Ernest Holmes says, life is a mirror and will reflect back. So I understand the result that I am not receiving is because I'm not consistent with my habits. So as I take a look at it, my eating habit and allowing myself to drink plenty of water on a daily basis, exercising, sleeping well, being in my spiritual practices. There are some areas that I am, when it comes to my health, physical health, I'm not consistently choosing to eat healthy meal. I'm not exercising regularly. And there are times I am so grossed into my projects, I would forget to even drink water. And I realize it's 4 hours went by and I haven't had any glass of water. So these are the results of not being consistent with my habit. My action is creating the result. So as I noticed it a few years ago, I did make a change in my eating habit. I was contemplating on what would be the best habit that would work best for me. I'm not saying this is going to work for you, but this is something works for me. My habit is if I eat smaller meals about 5 times a day, I have the vitality, the energy, and my weight is I am able to get the result that I'm looking for. On the other hand, I have heard my future son-in-law, Jeremy, went on a diet recently. He wanted to lose about 30 pounds. He decided he is going to do that intermittent dieting where he doesn't eat all day long, and end of the day, dinner time, he has 1 meal a day. And during the day that he drinks black coffee or black tea or water. That is not a diet, something that resonates with me or will work for me. My body needs calories during the day as I need it. So I condensed my food eating habit in a smaller portion and spread it among the full day that I normally run. So take a look at if the health area that you are struggling with, not getting the consistent result, which is really telling that you are not consistent with your life habit. So take a look at it and see what would be the habit that you need to adjust will allow you to get the result you're looking for. The stress management, again, when I go back and look at my 5 siblings, 3 of us has been diagnosed with diabetes. My older sister, a few years ago, was diagnosed with breast cancer. These are also indicator that we are not paying attention and focusing on our stress management. I know my siblings realized that is something that they just cannot ignore any longer. One of my brother, who was diagnosed with the diabetes, he has incorporated an exercise program where he runs every day for 45 minutes to an hour to manage his diabetes. He watches what he's eating, especially with sugar, and constantly monitors his blood sugar so he can continue to live a healthy life. And my sister also made a major change in her life where she released some of the activities that is not life-giving conditions and situations, where she shifted herself. She actually moved to West Palm Beach, and from the Northeast with a hurry, rush lifestyle, and taking it more easier, where she's incorporated gardening as part of her life. And she enjoys gardening, and she is in a perfect place, I tell her, because Florida, you can have garden all year around. It is not like up north where you are limited to certain periods of time you have gardening. So her lifestyle has changed. She is willing to make that change to realizing that stress is causing physical illness. So let us not wait until something hits us over the head. Be aware of what is the result that you're looking for, you're not consistently receiving. Make that shift. Change that habit. Be consistent. The third area that I wanted to talk about is money. I don't know about your family. In my family, we never talk about money or sex. So as I was growing up, the only thing I have noticed in my family, money is a lack, a limitation, a worry, and fear. My father even used a phrase called, money doesn't grow on trees. In our teaching, we say, yes, money does grow on trees. Those habits that we created with it is like a relationship with money. Why would money wants to come and play with us when we continue to say, you don't have enough, it is limited, it is fearful, it is worry. So there's 3 suggestions that I would like to make. And I have incorporated in my life since I have become a Science of Mind student. Number 1, please be friendly and be gratitude for the money that you already have, the money that you already have in your bank account, your investment account, and all the assets that you own. It is absolutely true. I have a roof over my head. I have a beautiful car to drive. I have electricity when I flip the switch. I have water when I turn on the faucet. There is so much we can be grateful for. So be grateful for all that you already have. And I learned that in the Mary Morrissey Prosperity Plus class. She insisted that I say thank you to every check I write. Well, recently I have shifted myself and I don't really write a lot of checks, but every time there is money goes out of my bank account or money comes into my bank account, I always say thank you, thank you, thank you. It is the circulation that we are participating in. And we want that to be friendly and be gratitude and create that relationship with money that is abundance. Always plenty, always enough, always we pay our bills on time and sometime before even time. The second thing I want to point out is the tithing. Tithing is a spiritual practice. So don't forget to be consistent with your tithing. That is the most emphasis I really would like to make. The consistency will provide us a consistent result. I will admit, when I started tithing, and I didn't even know the word, what tithing meant when I started it, that was about 12 years ago. when I was introduced to science of mind teaching, I only started it with 2% because at the time, that is all I am willing to be okay with. So when you do the tithing, when you say yes to tithing, start with a comfortable percentage that you are willing to do, that you are comfortable with. When we do this resistant way of doing any activity, it gives us a resisting result, inconsistent result. So consistency is what we are looking for, consistent results. That means we need to do consistent action, consistent thinking. So whatever percentage you are willing to start, tithe to your spiritual home where you are fed, where you are spiritually fed. I increased it from 2% to 10% to 7% and 8% and so on. Now I am happy to say I am tithing 10% of my inflow to my spiritual home. And I also shifted it a few years ago. Instead of going from the net, I am shifted to tithing from the gross. So experiment with this and see the result. Number 3 is the same percentage that you are tithing. Take the same percentage and put it in a savings account or an investment account for your future fund. These are the 3 things I shifted in my life. And I can guarantee you, it is a great feeling. It is a great expansion that I am paying my bills on time or before time. There is always plenty in my bank account. And I am continue to create this relationship with money that is friendly and abundance and prosperity. So I don't know what areas of your life you are not consistent, you are not receiving consistent results. Take a look at it. Is it health? Is it stress? Is it money? Or is it something else? Take a moment and think about what area of your life you would like to see a consistent result. And make a note of it. Write it down. And this is the perfect time of the year to make that shift. As we are about to move into 2023, create that consistent relationship with life. Consistent relationship with life. Thank you again for having me today. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a happy, wonderful, fabulous New Year. Namaste.
There was a time in my life, but I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. No, I didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. Yes, I am one with God.
Thank you, Mallika, for that wonderful message of how we can be consistent with our life. And thank you for sharing your tips as well. And Bonnie and Bob, great way to wrap it up with that Ricky Byers song, I Release, I Let Go. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living Sarasota, we want you to know that we are available to support you in knowing the power and presence of your spiritual essence. We offer support through prayer, inspiration, encouragement, and opportunities for virtual and community connection. And we really appreciate your financial gifts in support of us so we can continue to offer that support to you. There are 3 simple ways to share your gift. On your screen, you'll see our website where you can select the donate button, which allows you to contribute via PayPal or credit card, or you can mail a check to the address shown here on our website, or set up automatic contributions through your own online banking. Our website is www.cslsarasota.com, and there is also a Donate Now button, which will allow you to go directly into PayPal, and you can use PayPal or credit cards for that option as well. And now I invite you to take your virtual gift and place it in your hand and put it over your heart and know with me as we bless it and sharing, my gift goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper, and a divine flow returns it back to me multiplied abundantly. And now please join me in our offering affirmation that is now shown on your screen. I give thanks that I may share of my good, my love, and my support. Thank you so much. Would you like prayer support? Do you have a request? Well, on our website, which once again is cslsarasota.com, notice the green prayer request button, which allows you to send your prayer request. Our 5 licensed spiritual practitioners, Kathleen Frankert, Nicole Leeds, Sean Scanlon, Jim Grove, and myself will stand by and know spiritual truth with and for you no matter what the situation. And did you also know that these gifted practitioners are available for spiritual coaching sessions by appointment? These offer an opportunity to explore a deeper understanding of the practical application of the spiritual truth that eclipses your problem or challenging issue. For more information, check out their page on our website by selecting the staff link on the side and then going to practitioners. Would you like news about upcoming events? Well, sign up for our weekly email newsletter here on our website. Also click our Facebook link or check out our YouTube channel for previous messages and information. And I have one announcement. It's our spiritual living circles. They're so popular every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. They meet during Zoom. They meet by Zoom. So wherever you are, you can join in. They're facilitated by our spiritual practitioner, Jim Grove, and they are a great time to connect in community. These circles are informative, inspiring, thought-provoking, and most importantly, they are free. Email Jim Grove at the address here on the screen for this week's Zoom link, as well as the discussion questions and a copy of the Science of Mind article to be discussed. And now, as we conclude this sacred time together, let us set the intention to move forward into our day and week ahead in peace and in love. And I invite you to sing along in our closing song titled, Let There Be Peace on Earth. The words are on your screen. Have a wonderful and blessed week, everyone.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God our Creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let